call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello you degenerate fucks, and welcome to The Degenerate Gambler. It is Friday the 16th of April, and just here with the weekend preview show. It's a day late. I apologised about that yesterday. Just having problems with my computer. I went to record the episode and my computer was just playing up. I couldn't get on. So I had to just postpone it for the time. And put it out today. So before I get into my bet, I'm sure anybody who's looked at the fixtures has noticed that there's a lot of 12:30 games, obviously, because Prince Philip's funeral. So most matches have moved to 12:30. So it's going to be a strange day for gambling. Some matches moved to 5:30. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave out the draws. This week I'm going to pick two bets as usual, and the nap and stuff, and then, I'm going to put an extra wee bit in for a 3 o'clock bet on Saturday, and I'm just to have one. So I'll have the half 12s, and then what I'll do is I'll pick some foreign games, so 3-4 o'clock, that sort of thing, and then I'll pick probably a half 5 or half 5 into 8 o'clock. But yeah, it's going to be a strange day for gambling. So anyway, let me get on to the bets. So the main bet will be 5 teams to win. The side bet overs. So here we go. First team is a Bolton. Bolton are away to Grimsby, and they are even money. Form ways, Bolton have been decent form, but I mean not as good. They were top form. They were number 1 in form for a while there. They've got 10 points in the last 5 games, so decent. Whereas Grimsby have 6 points, not bad either. Bolton's second best away record against the second worst home record. Bolton have also beat them last 5 times away from home. Now some of that goes back to 1986, but you know, I'm just saying. So that's the first one. Really do fancy Bolton. Next one, shorter price, is Hull at home to Fleetwood. Hull sitting top of the league, Fleetwood 13th. Form ways, Hull top, Fleetwood 9th. Hull's home record, 1-4 draw 1. They won their last game against Northampton 3-0. They've beat Fleetwood. They beat them earlier on the season, and they beat them last year 3-2 and 2-0. The only problem here is Fleetwood's away record recently is pretty good. 3 wins, a draw, and a defeat. So, 4-7 is probably a bit shorter than it should have been. But I do fancy them. Next, I go on to Watford. Watford are away to Luton, and they are 3-4. Sorry, I don't think I gave out the decimals. So, Bolton Grimsby is evens 2.0. Hull Fleetwood 4-7, which is 1.57. Watford away to Luton 3-4, which is 1.75. So again, form ways, Watford 13 points, Luton 9. Luton actually going pretty well. Watford decent away record. Luton's home record's poor for the season, and it's kind of patchy at the minute. It's 2 defeats, 2 draws, or 2 defeats, 2 wins and a draw. They lost their last home game against Barnsley 2-1. Watford away from home, 3 wins, a draw, a defeat. So they drew 1 each from Middlesbrough in their last game. So that's that. Next we'll go on to, and this took me a while to just finalise, but West Ham away to Newcastle. They're 11-10, which is a huge price, and they're second in form in the Premier League, which is, they're above the likes of Chelsea, Leeds, City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Leicester, Spurs in the form table. The only team that's in better form is Man United. But my only problem is they don't have a great away record, and Newcastle have had some of their players back. They had Saint-Maximin back. I think they had a few others back. So, yeah, I don't think it'll be an easy game, but I do fancy West Ham. I think they're on a good roll, and I do think they'll win that. And at 11-10, which is 2.1, is a big price. Lastly, I have one in Germany. So all of them were 12.30. I was looking about. I couldn't really find another team of fancy to 12.30. And I didn't want to go to 5. I didn't want to wait to half 5. So what I did was just look about Europe, and I found Bayern Munich, who play Wolfsburg. Now, both in good form. It's top place third. Form ways, Bayern are the best in the league, but Wolfsburg aren't bad. 9 points from the possible 15. Partly, I mean, Wolfsburg's lost 5 at home. They've won 4, draw 1. They're flying. And Bayern have won their last 4 away. But the problem with this is what I think, it's not the problem, is one of the reasons why I think Bayern need to cement, the league. They need to go out, put down a marker. They've get knocked out of the Champions League. They need to go out and just win this league and make sure everybody knows that they're the best team in Germany. Because at the minute, they're only 5 points clear, which is, it's a reasonable lead. But if they were to lose to Wolfsburg and Leipzig, I think, play tonight, Leipzig could be within 2 points by the end of their game tomorrow. So I do fancy them. Also, just on the form, Bayern have beat them away from home. The last, is that 5, 6? They beat them, 6 times in a row away from home, and that goes back to 2015. So, yeah, that all together comes up at 22-1. So a pretty big bet this week in price wise. So if I put a 10 on, that's 230 back. So hopefully that's a winner, or at least a sweat. So I'll move on to the side bet, which will be overs again. As usual, you'll know the research, but basically, are the teams scoring goals presently at the minute in their last sort of 5 games, or do the teams in this fixture score goals against each other historically? Pretty simple. So I'll just run through these quickly. Is Brentford Millwall 11-10, which is 2.1. Rochdale Accrington, even money, 2.0. Morecambe Oldham 5-6, that's 1.83. Chelsea versus Man City in the FA Cup, 11-10, big price I felt, 2.1. And Oxford versus Gillingham in League One, which is even money, 2.0. So, yeah, that's it. I felt that. I mean, it's the FA Cup. Both of them will go for it, I think. They're both in the Champions League semi-final. I do think they'll make changes, but sometimes that can lead to goals because players maybe at the back aren't used to playing with each other and so on. Maybe sub-keepers, second-choice keepers. So that's my thinking there. 11-10 I just felt was too big to miss for two teams who are two good teams like that. So that's it. I'll move on to the NAP. The NAP this week was picked by Batman Footy, so thanks to him. And he's went a bit left field. Usually the NAP obviously beats for the weekend's fixtures, but I said to him about picking a bet, and he said, look, I really fancy this, and it's Chelsea and Man City both to win their first legs in the Champions League, which is in about 10 days' time. And the double pays 70 quid, so it's 6-1. Chelsea are a huge price against Real Madrid, so they are. And City are a decent price too. But I posted that and all. Somebody has made a saw that I posted that because of what happened yesterday with the episode being cancelled. I just sort of had to give you something to look at. So Chelsea are 9-4 away to Madrid, and City are 6-5 away to PSG. That double say pays 6.15-1. So tenner pays 71. Huge price. So it's a different thing. So that means the NAP won't win this weekend. But listen, I've placed it and all. Put it at the back of my mind until it happens, because I would expect those both to come in. Maybe not so much on the City, but I would expect people to start backing that Chelsea price. So anyway, That's that. I'll move on to just a quick glance at Sunday. As usual, just had a quick look at this. Haven't really studied. Just sort of what came to my head. So Brøndby are 11-10. I fancy them. I would fancy Arsenal 5-6. Leicester in the FA Cup. I think they play Southampton. Lyon are 1-2. AC Milan are 4-9. The only problem with that is it's an 11:30 I think kickoff, so you could be beat before you start. Rangers play Celtic in the Scottish Cup 5-4. Good price. Real Madrid 3-5 in La Liga. Again, they're trying to win that league after what Atletico Madrid throwing it away almost. So they need to keep winning if they want to win that league. So that's basically it. I'd say thanks to Batman Footy for the bet this week. Next week I'll probably contact Dutch eBets. So he's picked one before, but I'll need to get in contact with him quickly. Give him a bit of notice. But that's basically it for today. So that just leaves me to say, if you are doing a bet this weekend, good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Here, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.